Friends, you will be surprised to know that if you go a day without eating or fasting, it doesn't have much of a negative impact on your body. On the contrary, your body begins to heal itself. Yes, friends, you heard that right. In fact, if you don't eat anything for a day, your body automatically starts working on repairing itself. And friends, I'm not saying this casually. You know that whatever I say is based on scientific research and data. According to scientists, when you fast, your body initiates a new process called autophagy in scientific terms. During this process, basically, our body removes old and damaged cells and replaces them with new and healthy ones. In short, friends, during that time, our body cleans itself from within. And friends, let me tell you that you should not take this process lightly, because it's the same process that can slow down your aging and protect you from many dangerous diseases. So friends, this might seem nothing short of a miracle. But friends, hold on, because this miracle can only happen in your life if you fast in the correct manner. And friends, you must have seen many people who fast for religious festivals or personal reasons to keep their body healthy and live a happy life. But friends, you'll be surprised to know that even today, 90% of people fast incorrectly, which harms their health significantly. So friends, in this video, we are going to explain how you can fast in the correct way to improve your body and what the proper method is. And friends, whether or not you fast, it's important for you to know the hidden benefits of fasting and how it works within your body. And finally, what is the scientific reason behind fasting that has made people practice it for centuries? Friends, let me share a small piece of information. If you start fasting just twice a month, it can significantly improve your body and mind. So friends, watch this video till the end and don't miss a single piece of information. At the end, friends, I will share some information that no one has ever told you before, and I guarantee that. Friends, why am I speaking so confidently? You'll find out further in the video, because in today's video, we will try to understand the magic science behind fasting and uncover the real secret of how proper fasting can impact and improve our lives. Friends, before we learn about the benefits of fasting, we'll explore the types of fasting, the scientific research behind them, and how they affect our lives. Friends, the first type of fasting is intermittent fasting, which is practiced by most people around the world. Because friends, it's the easiest and simplest fasting method that anyone can do effortlessly. Anyone means anyone. I'm saying this because in intermittent fasting, you only need to fast for 16 hours out of 24. And in the remaining 8 hours, you can eat or drink whatever you want. And friends, scientists have also described intermittent fasting as the simplest and most effective method for people worldwide. According to scientific research, intermittent fasting improves insulin sensitivity in our body. Moreover, it reduces the risk of diabetes. According to the experienced scientists of our country, intermittent fasting can be done easily by anyone over the age of 15. Friends, you'll be surprised to know that our ancestors also practiced intermittent fasting, knowingly or unknowingly. Since they had to hunt for food, which took time, intermittent fasting naturally became a part of their lives without them even realizing it. Friends, due to the natural practice of intermittent fasting, their bodies remained healthy, allowing them to lead a good and healthy life. Friends, just like intermittent fasting, where we fast for 16 hours a day and eat and drink in the remaining 8 hours, there's another type of fasting known as dry fasting. Dry fasting, friends, is considered the most challenging form of fasting because, during this, you have to abstain from both food and water for a certain period. That's why very few people practice it. However, friends, it should only be done for a limited period, because if done for a long time, it can prove harmful and cause severe problems in your body. But friends, if done correctly and for a specific duration, it definitely benefits your body. Similarly, friends, there's another way of fasting known as water fasting. In water fasting, friends, you fast without eating anything and survive only on water. This means that during water fasting, you cannot eat anything, you can only drink water. In this context, friends, scientists believe that water fasting helps detoxify our body significantly. And friends, you'll be surprised to know that water fasting is what triggers autophagy in our body. The same autophagy I mentioned at the start of this video. Friends, you might recall that at the beginning of this video, I explained how in the process of autophagy, our body removes old, dead cells and replaces them with new, healthy cells. In this context, friends, I also mentioned earlier that our ancestors practiced fasting unknowingly, because back then, they had to struggle for food, as hunting was their only way to obtain it, and this process took time. But in today's time, friends, that's not the case. Over time, people became smarter and started farming to avoid the struggle for food and to have food available whenever they needed it. Gradually, the practice of fasting began to fade from their lives, which led to the emergence of various health problems. Recognizing this issue, many religious leaders introduced the tradition of fasting so that, at least for a few days a year, people could practice fasting. And friends, festivals were linked with fasting to encourage people to take it seriously and, at the very least, practice dry fasting once a year to help their bodies function better. In the same way, friends, many other fasting practices were introduced by great leaders of various religions. In this way, friends, you must have understood the various types of fasting and the correct methods to practice them. Along with this, we have also discussed the scientific secrets related to fasting, which you now understand well. Now, friends, let's talk about the benefits you can experience if you fast correctly after watching my video. The first benefit of fasting is that your weight gradually starts to decrease. This is because, during fasting, the fat stored in your body begins to convert into energy. Scientists also agree that when we fast, after our glycogen stores are depleted, our body enters a fat-burning mode, which helps reduce weight. So, friends, if you are overweight, fasting can definitely help you. It will aid significantly in your weight loss. Even if you are already lean, you can still practice intermittent fasting. However, make sure not to fast more than 3 times a month. Friends, research has found that consistent and proper fasting helps control diabetes. You'll be amazed to know that intermittent fasting can also help regulate your blood sugar levels. In 2019, a team of scientists, along with doctors, conducted a study on some second-stage diabetes patients by guiding them through proper fasting. After a few days, when these patients were retested for diabetes, the results stunned the scientists. Because, friends, patients whose medications were ineffective started showing improvement in their second-stage diabetes simply by practicing proper fasting. At that time, this was nothing short of a miracle. Another benefit of proper fasting is that it increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, in your brain, which enhances your cognitive functions and improves brain performance. Friends, you'll be surprised to know that fasting correctly speeds up the creation of new neuron cells in the brain. Your brain begins producing new neuron cells more efficiently. Another benefit of proper fasting is that it can increase your lifespan. Fasting correctly accelerates the process of cell repair in the body, which can definitely contribute to longevity. And friends, I'm not saying this without evidence. Some time ago, a team of scientists conducted research on animals and found that fasting increased their lifespan by up to 30%. So friends, think about it. If this can happen to animals, why not to humans? If you also want to live a long life, start practicing proper fasting from today. Additionally, if you suffer from a serious condition like arthritis, fasting can help you. Research has shown that fasting correctly can reduce inflammation in the body, which helps alleviate arthritis-related problems. Furthermore, the risk of heart diseases in the body also starts to decrease. In such a case, friends, you must have clearly understood by now the benefits you can experience if you fast in the right way. However, friends, certain precautions must be taken while fasting, because even a small mistake can cause serious problems. So, friends, let us tell you what precautions you should take while fasting. First of all, friends, if you are fasting, you need to ensure that your body remains hydrated. For this, friends, whenever you fast, make sure to drink an adequate amount of water. Otherwise, the lack of water in your body can lead to dehydration. In such a case, friends, if you are doing dry fasting, you need to take special care because, friends, dry fasting involves giving up both food and water. Therefore, ensure that there is no shortage of water in your body. Whenever you feel thirsty, drink water immediately without hesitation. Otherwise, instead of benefits, you may experience severe harm, and you may suffer from dehydration. Moreover, friends, if you are fasting for the first time, start very gradually. Begin with a short duration, and later, if you wish, you can increase it slowly at your own pace. But you must start with a shorter duration. Otherwise, if you suddenly fast for a long period the first time, it may shock your body's internal system, leading to severe harm instead of benefits. In such a case, friends, if you have any serious health issues, such as diabetes, hypertension, or any other critical illness, it is better not to fast. However, if you still wish to fast, make sure to consult your doctor once. If your doctor permits you to fast, then you can proceed. If you fast incorrectly, friends, it can cause severe harm. For example, you might feel a lack of energy in your body. If, friends, you fast for an extended period, it may weaken your body and cause a condition known as hypoglycemia. Such problems are particularly common in diabetic patients. Additionally, friends, if you fast incorrectly for a prolonged period, it can weaken your muscles and reduce their strength. In this video, friends, we have shared information about how to fast correctly, the benefits of proper fasting, the hidden science behind it, and the potential harms of fasting incorrectly. Friends, you may remember that I mentioned at the beginning of the video to watch it till the end, as we will share something essential that you must know before fasting. So, friends, let's talk about that now. Friends, almost everyone fasts, but to make fasting successful and derive maximum benefits, it is essential to know what you should do immediately after breaking your fast. So, friends, we will share 3 secret tips that, if followed, can help you see the results of fasting quickly. First of all, friends, as soon as you break your fast, ensure that you consume nutritious and balanced food. Secondly, incorporate exercise into your daily routine. Make sure to exercise for at least half an hour every day. And thirdly, the most important thing is to set a fixed schedule for sleeping and waking up and ensure you get enough sleep. Friends, doing so will help you see the effects of fasting quickly and effectively. In such a case, friends, you may find it amusing that I am asking you to get proper sleep while I am staying up until 12:30 a.m. to make this video for you. And as far as having a fixed sleep schedule goes, my brain operates on default settings from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. So, friends, in this video, we have discussed how to fast correctly, the benefits of proper fasting, the scientific perspective behind fasting, and the potential harms of fasting incorrectly. Friends, whether you like this video or not, whether you subscribe to my channel or not, it does not matter. Just follow the guidelines I have shared so that your life can be happy and healthy. Because when you follow the tips I have shared, my effort of staying up late to make this video will be worthwhile. And friends, I pray to God that wherever you are in your life, you remain happy and healthy always.